Greetings, folks. I'm just doing a couple of little last-minute things here whilst we get this together. And gotta send out the social medias to make that happen, which hopefully will be happening in just a moment. There we go. Thank you so much for the host. Much appreciated. Yes, this is as I'm diving once more into the video gamery. I should probably turn the light on. There I am. Hi. Welcome. Getting ready to come back to this game here and figure out exactly where it was last time. I can never remember right off the bat exactly where I was last time, but we're going to find out. This takes place like a billion years in the future, and I've been sort of do-si-doing around trying to figure out some things. And I think we're at a point that I am about to. So we shall see how this goes. He says as he quickly adjusts all his other things. Alright, so we did that. And then we did that. Good, okay. Excellent. Okay, here we are. Where is this thing? There's that thing. Okay, good. All the things are in place now, theoretically. All right.
I'm ready.
What do we have here? I think I just sold them someone else. Sold them another artificial life form type thing, AI thing. Information about that. So we did that. I've discovered there's another thing I can do over at that tavern. I've realized. Apparently I was on the right track. I did go and check something out because I got very, very frustrated with it. But there's a thing to it that apparently I was very close, but I was not quite there. So let's see. We've got to deal with that. That's going to be trying to figure that out at some point. If there's like someone that we can get with influence to help out with that. Lazaret, I need to go and get Matkina before we do that. For she is probably going to be much better in a fight. This whole thing, Servant of the Tides. Yeah, I thought I had I knew who this was referring to. A being from beyond this reality opened through a gate in a man's body. I thought that was the case with that other creature in the tavern, but apparently it was not. So that's not what that is. But these two, Eyes of the Adversary and Call to War, I think I'm about to possibly knock those out. So we're going to go ahead and dive into that, if at all possible. All right. Let me see. Where am I? There I am. Okay, good. Okay. Go ahead and take a look here. See if I can remember where the heck I'm going. I believe I'm going back down to Cliff's Edge. So let's do that.
On it.
All right. Interesting. They updated the software that I used to stream this, and so now things look slightly different, and it is strange and confusing. But matters not. Let's take a look here.
I'm going.
Oh yes, I've got that sheen of being more convincing on me right now.
Yes.
We will make use of that. During a crisis, move party members to opposite sides of an enemy to inflict the flanked fettle on them. Inflict the flanked fettle. Okay. We are going to, in fact, try this thing. But first I shall save the game, because of course I shall. I'm hoping for a discovery. Okay. Apparently I was on the right track. The Black Ichor. I think it's the black ichor that I need, that brought on the hallucinations last time. Let's give that a shot. Raving about holes in reality. There we go. As spigot turns, the ichor oozes from it. You can smell it from here. The bowl floats back to you, all without Ferriac touching it. Drink fast is my advice. He winks. Put the world to deed. Taste is not unpleasant. The texture is horrifying. Unbidden, you think of soft flesh rotting under a jungle sun. Nothing happens, at least not right away. As you begin to doubt the ichor's efficacy, you feel the earth shift slightly. The walls shiver and begin to shake. The surfaces look as if they are slowly melting. You feel the weight of the ceiling and the sky forcing you to the floor, and only a great effort of will keeps you standing. Rents begin to appear in the flat surfaces in the bar and the walls. Scabrous tissue rims their edges, and a deadly chorus pipes through in a register almost too high to hear. The world tilts on its axis, and you stagger to the right. Your vision blurs, and the invisible world swims into view, becoming more solid than the world you call home. Yay! I can see everything now!
Natural.
Now we're going to look around. Little butterflies. See, this is where the... Yeah. Where we had the nice swirling hallucination happening.
Is it strange to have so many of your sisters with you? Doesn't it get loud?
We work well together. Most of us, anyway. We share, we gossip. I am never lonely. And I am in the company of my favorite people.
But what about when you have to go to sleep and one of them won't stop talking?
She learned to stop, darling. We taught her.
I'm ready.
Okay, now...
In this world, then.
Yeah, see, I kept wondering about this. Ah, wait, what's that? Malaise, it says. Oh, hey! Look at that! Who are you? This small, unassuming man occupies this space quietly, hands folded in front of him. He does not look at you, but you can feel his regard slip across you and dismiss you as you approach. His attention remains focused on the trio at the nearby table. Everything about him is nondescript, from his light brown skin to his drab clothing, but something about him gives you pause, as if you were approaching the throbbing core of a fallen vessel. When at last he turns his attention on you, you feel his regard settle like a soft blanket made of metal. It is almost oppressive. Malaise, he says, that is who I am. His voice sounds distorted, strangely out of sync, as if he were calling to you from a distance. Oh. You can't read his thoughts any more than you can read the thoughts of the tables in the bar. Says, shrinking, shuddering. And we've got a couple of folks who are kind of ideally suited to this kind of encounter. Where did you come from? His voice is strange and disjointed. The world has always known me. Look around the corner. I exist on the smallest edge. Close your eyes and shiver. I am the cold in your bones. Oh my God, they've got a word I don't know. I must go to the dictionary now, because it is vitally important that I find out what this word means. Let's see. No, wait. Let's flip over to definitions. S-A-C-C-A-D-E. And that word apparently is...
Saccade.
Say again?
Saccade.
Saccade. The act of checking a horse quickly with a strong pull of the reins. Okay. Or, in ophthalmology, the series of small, jerky movements of the eyes when changing focus from one point to another. Okay.
Jacquard.
Jacquard. So, the saccade is my home, the interstice is my mind. The frost that surrounds his words suggests that you have offended him. All right. Can you tell me about yourself? I am a constant. I live. I thrive. When a thought passes in your mind, I rush before it. I hear the pulsing of your thoughts. I am fabric, essential. Why are you watching these people? They shine, they call, they tempt. His voice shimmers strangely, and you hear a distorted echo of thousands of voices mimicking his words. What can you tell me about this place? He slowly turns his head toward the other patrons. A lodestone gathering of energies, empty meat, a brief morsel, an obstruction, a bone, an ingrown hair. His empty, terrifying gaze turns back to you. An impediment. Do you know your name means sickness? Meaning itself is sickness. Vision, action, movement. This is the only sign of health. His slow and indolent gaze is like a great weight on you. The energy that flows in your body, I read it through your skin. I see your actions before your muscles even begin to twitch. The body's secrets are no defense against me. What is sickness compared to this? Okay, that was a nice conversation. There is no way to farewell? Okay. Hey, I gotta tell you something. I have another possibility for the adversary. Can you check on it? Absolutely, I hope you're wrong, of course. He smiles. Can you see that man there, Malaise? He's watching you. The blood drains from his face. What? Right there? I see nothing. I feel nothing. He grasps your mind with his, not gently, and he echoes in your skull. Anything there is hidden to me. Siobi, can you sense anything? Let me see. In the center of her forehead, her skin irises open, and a third metallic eye protrudes from her, glowing brightly. It extends from her head on a mechanical segment, emitting a series of rapid flashes that descend through the visible spectrum. And Jim just quickly adjusts a setting as this is going on. Yes, do that. And good. And put me over there. There we go. And at the last, the eye retracts and her forehead closes. She swallows, and you can feel the fear radiate from her. He's right. It's there on a low pulse, a wavelength far below human thought.
Updated my journal.
A control as hard as synthesized as synth steel. I can't read today. A control as hard as synth steel surrounds him. The adversaries have never done this. I knew they adapted, but by the Black Three, what has it learned? It has been watching us for how long? Siobi, be ready. Okay, so silver and gold tides. Let me handle it. Or let's confront it together right now. I don't know if I can help you. Maybe later. I think we're going to go with gold and indigo. Which means I have a feeling we're about to have to fight. Yeah. Yes, we will. He swallows and whispers, we're not ready. We'll never be ready. He closes his eyes, and when he opens them again, they glow. But we can die trying. Oh dear. Hold! No one move! I know you're eager to get it over with, and that you're terrified. Don't think you can hide that, Siobi. It's not necessary. We're all frightened. Here, feel. A wave of fear crashes over you, and your body reacts instinctively, releasing adrenaline. Under the fear is a will of iron, an adamantine determination, depending on which side of the room you're standing, and a calm acceptance of whatever comes. All right, motivation talk. Okay, team. We can do this, but we need to work together. Remember our training and improve as necessary. Now, Let me prepare the killing floor. Oh, good lord. Kind of wish I'd saved the game right before having this conversation, but that's alright. He closes his eyes and you can feel reality rippling around you. His strength is undeniable. His mastery certain. Ready in 3. As the world crumbles around you, a new vision takes its place. 2. You feel the push and pull of titanic minds struggling to establish the rules of this shard dream space. 1. And then you sense Dama's control slip for just a moment and the adversary gains the upper hand. Ah, Skist! Attack! Attack now! Ah! Oh, that's many. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, is it my turn? No, it's there. I don't know whose turn it is anymore.
Disgusting. I should be rid of this. I must find a way to shake this off.
Oh, is it my turn now? Oh, good. What the hell am I doing? Okay, so we need to get at the ones that are... See, who's doing badly? Rin and Castlage are doing not great. I gotta take this one out. If I can. Onslaught. Flash could be good. I'm so low on intellect right now. Why did I start doing this right now? All right. Get these two. Alright. Blowing our wad here. This is not going well. Yeah, I gotta get between... That's something anyway. Alright. Guess I'll end my turn. Oom's turn. What can Oom do? Oom can hide. Haptic armor. I don't think Oom can attack anyone. I'm just going to protect Rin. And that's all Oom can do. I was so not ready for this. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Dance of sharp angles. Yeah, I think that's going to be an excellent thing to do right now. Choose a position, it says. So like here. And that's her turn. That's all she can do. Rin. Oh. Yeah, tell you what. Oh, negative fettle. Oh, she could do that to these. Ah, choices. Okay. Not great. So many things. I think I'm going to use this to heal 10 points of intellect on the Castoff because... Oh, great. No, it's only to her. Damn it. Well, that was a terrible mistake. Wasted that turn.
Need to shake this. Just what I needed.
We're about to die horribly. This is not going to go well. Okay, let's see, what's next? We are out of everything we can possibly do right now. Deals 13 physical damage and refills all the user's stat pools. Might use that. Okay, yeah, we're surrounded at this point, so I think we're just going to use this. So that way I can get everything back. Let's see. Malaise is down to 6. This Malaise is down to 18. This Malaise is down to 18. This Malaise is down to 8. That Malaise is at 33. That's a lot. Yeah, let's say we take this one out. Actually, no, the one that's down to 8. There's one that's down to 8. And thought I saw one that was down to 8. Or maybe I... No, that's that one. Okay, let's do that one. There we go. Now we can do more stuff. No, the continue providing haptic armor. Can try hiding. Okay, Castelage. What have we got going on here? What do we have? We have Stars Kiss. That consumes an action, so just waiting for someone to attack her. Oh, she teleported out? No, she's not in that much trouble. She's in some trouble, but not in that much trouble yet. So, and she has transdimensional onslaught. Hobbles a target. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to use this, the onslaught. Let's see. I'd like to make it count, if at all possible. Yeah. Resistance stat works the same as armor, but reduces damage from energy chemicals. Alright, continue. Transdimensional onslaught. Yeah, 90 is not bad. Alright, that's your turn. Yeah. She can try hiding. Not gonna be too great at it. Yeah, I think we're actually just gonna do 10% try hide and then leave it. Huh. There we go. Oh, we're in. Let's see. Confers hastened. Hide. Innervate. Yeah, let's do that with one of our trapped allies here. Who do we have? We have... I can't tell them apart. Here's an ally with a big sword. Let's use them. Why can we not choose these allies? So I guess that doesn't, whatever's happened to them doesn't count as a negative fettle, I suppose. Alright, forget that then. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her hide. I think that's the best thing that she can do right now then, if she's not gonna... Okay. And there we go. That's all we got.
What's happening to me?
You're getting hit a lot. I feel as though this is not going to go well. Okay. Yeah. Really?
Just what I needed. They have me surrounded.
No kidding. Okay, how are we doing? Not great. Let's see, we have regular onslaught. We have adaptation, which would put armor on me. We have flash, which I could try doing again. Counterattack. Onslaught does 5. Flash does 8. And does even on a miss. So I mean, what we want to do, I think, is more of this. So let's do that. Let's see. And again, we want it to be effective. That one's got 33, that one's got 4, that one's got 7, that one's got 17, that one's got 1, that one's got 11, that one's got 9. We're going to do these 3. We can manage it. Let's give it a try, shall we? Here we go! Got 2 of them. Alright, and I think now we have to stay here and protect Rin, among other folks. So, that's the end of my turn. Oom's turn. Okay, Oom will continue doing what Oom is doing. Anyone else we're missing here? No? Okay, good. Yeah, this is a good view. Fairly. Alright. Alright, keep going. Astelage. How are we doing? You're down a bit. If you get hit again, that's not going to be great, but I don't think you have anything that can heal you, because I am a terrible hoarder of these things. So we can either do the transdimensional onslaught again, or we can do Star's Kiss. I'm trying to do another onslaught. Let's see how we're doing. And once again, target our at the most effective location. 8, 33, 6. And it's going to be that one because they're almost gone. Okay, yeah, that's all I can do. 80%. There we go.
Something I've learned.
And hobbled. All right. So where do we want to go? Yeah, let's go ahead and put you over here. Or where? Back here. And I'll break them up a bit. We'll put you back here.
Waveforms collapse into a single reality.
Some help here.
Okay, Rin. Yeah, I know you're not doing great right now. Amethyst Heart confers hastened. Yeah, we can make that work. 'Cause apparently, if I try to innervate, it's not going to work on any of the people that have negatives on them. So, cancel.
That's the stuff.
All right, we can get you away. I want to get you down here. I'm worried though if I send her over there that she'll become vulnerable. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that'll do. Too far away, yes, I know. How about there?
Trust and honesty are our bonds.
Alright, and that's as far as we can go.
What's happening to me?
I don't know. We're actually not doing as poorly as I thought we were, so That's good. Although I don't know who's died yet. That's a good question.
Some assistance is required.
Yay. Yeah. Some of us are very close to dying.
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
What's this stuff? They have me surrounded.
Yes, that's good. I'm aware. You've got all the healing things, so I think we can. Do you have anything that's going to help somebody else here? Gravity bomb. Yes, that'll do it. Let's see, you're at 8, you're at 2, you're at 31, you're at 5. Okay, there are only 4 left. So we might be able to get through this, but the thing is, if either of these folks takes damage, then there may be serious problems. But they're all kind of focused on me right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with that. 2 and 8, right? And that does 8. Yeah. I just keep doing this. I don't think we can waste the gravity bomb necessarily. Just keep doing this. Come on. Got him. Okay. That's looking much better. I'm gonna get down here. In an effort to help out.
Of course.
Will continue ooming.
I must withdraw and restore myself.
Yes, I can tell. That's kind of the point here. Yeah, just hide. Or try to. And, you just stay back there. Let's see, it was Rin's turn. Rin will continue hiding. I think probably should step down there. Well, hiding consumes movement, yes? Well, yeah. Stay.
Sure.
Continue back down there. And that's really all we can do right now. For her. There we go.
Really hurts. Can any of your weird stuff help with that? That's a lot better.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see how we're doing. I was about to use some of my weird stuff to help with that. Yeah, they're both down quite a bit. What do we have left? We have that one. We have that one. Is that it? Just those two? Okay. currently out of range unless I move. Yeah, let me do a... Let me get to immediate range.
Ready.
And use some spray flash on you.
My thanks.
And that's, I think, what we're gonna do there. Get out of there! Okay. Feeling better yet? Okay, she doesn't have the transdimensional onslaught ability right now because she's out of intellect. So, that's all she can do right now. Aside from activate that, and I don't think anything's gonna hit her in melee right now, so that's it. Rin 2 is... she's stuck there pretty much. Okay. Hit all the things! You'll join me, squealing or not, silent or screaming. Yay. I get all but that last one, right? Okay, my turn, eh? Okay, I'm gonna head back into the fray here. How much do I have left? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to melee the guy because that's all I've got.
All right.
You keep booming. You have no intellect left, and intellect points left, so I can't really use you right now. Can't use you either, that's great. It's just me. He's got like 33 points left. Okay, do I have anything that's going to greatly help here? Gravity Bomb. Encephalic Rush will help a little bit. Adaptation. Onslaught does 5 damage. I think now is the time for the Gravity Bomb. Because, I mean, that's going to do something anyway. Unfortunately, I'm kind of wasting it on a single target, but there it is. And pull back.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Still can't do anything. Should have given her like at least the 3-point intellect thing. Rin, how does this work? Heal 6 points of health. Well, at the very least, she can help others feel better. Or herself feel better. Let's do that. First, help one of your shields feel better.
That feels better.
back here. He's been healing the whole time. That's been the problem. For goodness sake. Okay, let's see. Ring of Elamore cancels the next negative. Fatal flash. Have to get an immediate range to use it. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to get around this person. I think it's gonna be the only way we can do it. Okay. Energy. Transdimensional energy, let's call it that. I've got nothing I can hit with. I'm gonna have to just go up and physically hit the guy. That's all I've got. It's not gonna go well. I feel as though this is not going to go well. But let's go up here anyway. Is not going to be able to do much in terms... Well, has a strength of 10. Heck with it, we're swarming him. Or I could just teleport. Why not?
Learning begets doing. Or is it the other way?
And we're going to enervate again. This time, on ourselves. How's Dama doing? Dama's okay. Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Should have been doing that the whole time.
There we go.
Why is everyone glowing?
Ah, I can breathe again.
See, that requires 2 intellect. So if I use this on myself, that is the thing we could do. But I think Castellage has actually an attack that does a little bit more than this. This does 8. But let's go ahead and use it on her. And this was his final mistake. Okay. Let's get between him and everyone else. So if we attack the Malaise... cannot attack. Okay. Let's get you away then. Okay, let's hope this is worth it. Nope, it's only 5.
You are no match for me.
Okay. And that's all I got. Peace out.
My sisters lend their strength.
Rin can't really hit this thing. herself.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, let's get you out of here.
I think that's best.
So since my way of fighting this guy includes knockback, let's get around to the other side.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Oh, so close. He has no attack action. Astelage, on the other hand. Yeah, 50-50.
Minimal effect. I can't have miscalculated.
Still, minimal's not that bad when you're dealing with, you know, it's 2 points. Rin still has... Rin can't carry weapons. Rin can also not heal anymore at this point. No, that's all we're doing. Okay. Yeah, Rin can heal... could heal But I think we're going to be okay, so we're just going to keep you back here.
Just what I needed.
Great. This is not going well. One point! Missed! Damn it! Oh boy. Out of range. Great! Do I have anything? Got Onslaught. But I have nothing I can use it with. Ah! He's gonna heal again before we can get at him. I hate this. I hate this so much. Still not. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because I can't get at him.
Fine.
Let's do this. 15%. Great.
You dare strike me?
Critical hit! Of all the probabilities, this gleaming thread was the weakest. You have danced on the edge of chance, Castoff. The psychic battlefield fades and the real world asserts itself. You return to the fifth eye. Rin loses the hidden fettle. Rin loses the hastened fettle. Thebros loses the hastened fettle. And who's still alive? I think that's the question. Is it truly over? I almost can't believe it. He pauses and concentrates. No, the cloud is lifted. I can see. His eyes are bright. The city of Sega's cliffs, indeed, perhaps the world, owes you a great debt. Good Lord. That's crazy. Pity you won't ever be able to collect on it. It's enough that we know, my friend. Come now. Doesn't the day seem brighter already? I wouldn't know. I haven't been outside. You know what I'd like? Another drink. All the celebration I need. Zyobie laughs, coming right up. Feriak pours a round of tall, dark drinks, and they float smoothly through the air to you. She inclines her head gravely to you. You have our tremendous gratitude, friend. Dama of the Bloom. Indeed, I cannot stress the enormity of this enough. We will tell others of your deeds, whether or not you want this. He tips his drink. Cheers. Then the party begins. I can't talk today. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Post. Ouch. Does that hurt? Rather a lot. Okay. Are we done? Are we done yet? Let me check my journal here. Are we done with that quest? Finally. I joined the Psychic Warriors in battle against the adversary known as Malaise. We destroyed the creature and the fifth eye is now safe. Yay! Now let's do this. I am forever in your debt, friend, forever. He clasps your hand, and you notice that the haunted look has left his eyes. For the first time in ages, it feels as though a dark cloud is lifted. You have done wonderful things for us, for the city. They'll never know, but you're a true hero. Ah! You acquired a bonded item. These pieces of equipment are powerful Numenera artifacts that go in the bonded equipment slots on the inventory screen. When equipped, they fuse directly to your skeleton, nervous system, or organs, providing significant positive effects, but their invasive nature can also produce negative effects. You can equip 2 bonded items at once. If your concentration skill is at the novice level, both items inflict their negative effects. Okay? If trained, you ignore the negative effects from the first item. If specialized, you shrug off all negative effects from bonded items. If your skill level is inability, one of your bonded slots is locked until you improve the concentration skill. Yay. We can't believe that we are free at last. He reaches under the table and pulls out a strange-looking device. Here, he says, take this, you've earned it, and more. Shadow Step. +1 damage on effort applied, +6 on esoteric attacks, and -2 from the might pool. The set of brown spikes looks like the roots of a plant. A pleasant flowery smell, accompanied by a gentle warmth, surrounds them. When placed against the user's feet, they take root, driving themselves into the flesh. Yay! Once planted, they allow one to move more swiftly, as if the spikes give their user a boost with each step. Can we take them off afterward, or is that what the word bonded means? Okay, I helped you defeat the adversary. Will you consider Clarion's request and join the endless battle?
Making a note.
He sighs and looks around the bar. You are a true champion for us, he says. You had no obligation to help us, but you did. I should return the favor. He thinks for a few moments. All right, I'll go. Clarion knows where to find me when she needs me. Yay! That's all for now. Ziobe raises her glass. Ziobe's glass rises off the table of its own accord. You have done a great thing, though none may ever know it. I know that I and my friends hold you in high regard. What was that eye in your head?
I'm ready to learn something new.
The damage is done, I suppose, and there's no harm in you knowing now, though I'll thank you to keep my secret. I'm a Mlox, a machine mind in a human body. The Mloxen are quiet and friendly, for the most part. We want to be left alone, like you. And here among my friends, I can be like you. I can be useful. But if you don't mind, I'd rather not talk about it much further. It's considered impolite among my people. Can you tell me about your Mloxen again? No, that's it. May the wind carry you. The error of the hour. Thebros raises his glass and swallows a sizable amount, apparently in your honor. You have turned the unlikely into a reality, and for that you have my thanks. Clarion still needs your help in the endless battle. Convince me. I've done everything you asked of me. I carry the words of cry. Help to the adversary. You owe me. Maybe later. I don't have any intellect right now. Damn it. I gotta go sleep before I can actually do this. Okay. hero of bright future returns. The cloud is lifted, friend. Thanks to your help, the strands are more clear than they have been for a long time. Now, what answers do you seek? Clarion still needs warriors to fight in the endless battle. Will you reconsider your decision? You have shown your mettle in this world. Yet I remain unconvinced that my presence is necessary at the endless battle. That place is clouded to me. I doubt my survival and the survival of my friends. She gazes at her hands. I should have gone and slept before I came back and did this. What if I offered you the gift of prescience instead, and remained here? A certain moment lies squarely in the future. All your threads lead to it. Not all of them depart. I want it. But I'm going to try to persuade her with 0 ability. Well, okay. All right. Apparently I'm at 100. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because I've still got the persuasive thing on me. Ah. My powers are weak in that place, and I have no assurance that I will live. But of what use is this wisdom I have if I do not use it to help? Will I be glad of my cowardice? She looks into her own future then, and her brow furrows. I cannot say, but I cannot sit and wait for the answer to come to me. I will go.
Making a note.
Tell her that I will come when she calls. That's all for now. Dude can't leave the bar, I don't think. But we'll find out. No, that's all for now. Alright, I'm going to try something. I'm going to save the game again. Fifth eye. Enlist today. And we'll check with Thebros again. I want to try... I want to see if this works with intimidation. 50-50. Well, it succeeded. Good. That's good to know.
Making a note.
Thebros throws up his hands. Fine, fair enough, fair enough. Hope the pay's worth something. Hope there's a chance for glory. He sips his drink. Tell her I'm in. Until then, I'm here. Farewell. And to you, I suppose. I can persuade anyone until I sleep. When she sees you, her smile is radiant. Do you bring news? I have another update on the recruitment. Do tell. Dama, Thebros, and Leto. And that's it. Fantastic. He's the key to the rest. Recruited Thebros. Warrior of language is always welcome. The visions he shapes will be crucial. I've recruited Leto. The seer's abilities will be truly worthwhile. Seeing the inflection points and acting upon them is a key trait for a tactician and strategist. And that's all I can do. I wasn't able to do that with the other, so I'm done recruiting now. You managed to acquire all 3 of the major players? I would not have thought it possible. Perhaps we should speak of a more permanent engagement for you in recruiting warriors. Haha, great. Yeah, all I have to do is just almost die several times. The endless battle will know they're coming, and should they survive it, our veterans here will become some of the most feared people on Earth's psychic landscape. The world is a better place for your work. Take this as a reward. She hands you a strange device. Lord's Cup. It's an oddity. Oh, that means it's worth monies. This drinking cup changes color depending on its contents. With careful years of study, a person could craft a reference book and use the cup to identify all kinds of liquids, perhaps even poisons. Indeed, it's possible that someone has already compiled such a book, but if they did, it was separated from the cup long ago. Yay! And 80 shins.
Updated my journal.
I'll miss this place, but I guess you already know that. I'll be back if I can. Who said I would birth empires? I can only hope that means I survive. Not much for departures, so I'll keep it short. So long, you knaves. I don't know who was talking there. I couldn't tell because everything's blurry and psychedelic right now. Well, that's almost everybody. Ziobi would not go. I think that there was I think when I talked to Ziobi at first, it was just like, no, can't do it at all. And Feriak, of course, is not real, so that's all we have. Okay. So checking the journal one more time. That's done. Clarion was amazed that I managed to sway 3 of the veterans to join the endless battle. She claims that their presence will make a profound difference on the battlefield, and if the veterans survive, the experience will strengthen their psychic abilities. Yay. Okay, getting down to it then. We've got this to figure out. And then the airship thief situation to figure out, which requires someone with influence. And I may have screwed that up early on, actually. And then, of course, the lazaret, where I have to switch party members to fix that. Okay. Apparently, I can level up. So, pools, edge, effort. I want to increase my edge, right? I think we're gonna go in full on the intellect. I think that's what we're doing.
My understanding has increased.
Yes! yes, it has. Although I probably should have done skill increase and done other things, but we'll see. Okay, inventory. I only have 1 bonded slot here. Yeah, it can't be unequipped. Yeah, I got to be really careful before deciding. Yeah, well, at least we've cleared out a good portion of our slots for things. Good lord. Okay.
Why did you split yourself anyway?
I didn't split, dear. I simply overcame the borders of reality.
Yes.
That seems like a lot of work to find a friend.
Okay. Save. Good lord. Okay. I'm gonna take one more stab at talking to Isk because there's gotta be something here, right? Can you teach me the language you were using before? I don't know if we did that. Yeah, the air here is unsuitable. Yes, we did. Alright. Someone from another dimension. Just now talking to everybody. Alright, never mind. Well, we'll find another person from another dimension elsewhere.
Of course.
We have to go and rest now. Unless I want to go and convince someone of something, which I guess that's still going to be holding. So, gotta figure that out. Ah, man. Quick, go persuade everyone of everything. Oh, he's still got the haptic armor on. Okay. Let's see. Is there anyone else I need to convince of something in here? Not that I can think of. I'd like to make it over here, but I haven't figured out how to get across here yet. There's like no way to do it apparently. There must be a way. You have to crawl out through this pipe. Don't think they'll let me do that. Okay. Looking around, looking around. Is there something we were... Was there some sort of deal we were trying to make with them? I can't remember. Yeah, why are you this differential? Okay, whatever.
On it.
Yeah, I don't know if we want any of the alterations that happen in there. Interesting though they are. Probably should not have worried about talking to the cultists, but whatever. Okay, yeah, just checking. Okay, so of the places we can go here, we can go to the underbelly, we can go to the circus minor, we can go back up to the caravanserai. And I'm trying to think who needs to be convinced of anything, right, in those areas? Or is there someone in is there anyone in those areas that's from a different reality? Something like that. I'm trying to recall. Because that's really what we're looking for up here, right? Folks from other realities to fulfill that, to fulfill what we need with having with us. I kind of want to get that taken care of before I go back and try to deal with those things down in the in one place. And yeah, that's all I can think about right there. Let me see. Okay, just in case there's anything different, I'll go ahead and I'll talk to Jernau again, but I don't think there's gonna be. My vastly overpriced items and services. Clawed gauntlets, jagged memory. Full body modification, like when you offered to Pico? No, 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 he says, you're too old, far too old. Practically ancient compared with that poor lumpy boy. Those particular augmentations prefer young flesh. There's plenty of other enhancements here on sale. Which one interests you? No. Farewell. Won't miss you, but I'll miss your money.
All right.
So you go with all the alterations ever. Actually thinking about this. Yeah, we've got to actually, in order to proceed, we have to find someone influential and get their help. Okay. Let me go ahead and talk to them again because I have forgotten. But, yeah, I don't know if there's going to be anything to be gained from doing that, but we shall see. We meet again on the jagged slopes of Mount Ithiodor, he says, clapping you on the shoulder. Your bones creak. What brings you here? And then he spots What a fearsome steed! What muscular flanks! Murmurs, examining itself for the flanks the knight is speaking of. I may know of an enemy that is worthy of you. Okay, that's news to me. I can only pray that you are right, good knight. The children of the Endless Gate slaughtered innocents in the underbelly. Will you hunt them down? That's an interesting question. I will save before I try to ask him to do that. Because I do not know. I do not know what that will do. I mean, that's a thing. I've heard of these scoundrels, he says. They leave pools of blood and shredded flesh in their wake. You're right, my friend. This world cannot bear the blight of these villains upon her skin any longer. Simply say the word and I shall hunt them into my dying breath. I feel like there's going to be an option here. Foes even greater than those, he says, his eyes wide. Tell me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a one-use thing. So I got to figure that out first. Yeah, we talked to them. We know what the deal is there. Okay, let's go there. There we go. Someone tells you to take care of unfinished business before leaving a location. Take heed, usually you won't get a chance to return later. Yeah. 'Tis unfortunate. Okay. I've already tinkered with that quite a bit. Clerk. Levy, Sigyn, Levy. Falcon. Smiley's writing along the base of the statue reads, Sheila the Great, who struck off our chains. Oh, okay. This, I believe, goes into the... yeah, that's the symbol. Yeah. Actually, we haven't examined this machine with Castlage with us, so maybe that will do something. Who knows? Okay. Purchasing secrets might be a thing. Might be of help. Because otherwise I'm just going back down to the Circus Maximus, right? Yeah. And I mean, there might be someone matching the description we're looking for down there, but I think this could be of help as well. Oh, apparently I already had that. Okay, Government Square. Actually, before we talk to her,
Here I go.
let me double check, see who else it was. Hey, you're a Glavian. No, never mind. Okay. Okay, this we figured out. That we know. Could do this. No, can't do that. Could do that. You can do that. She said, touching the air beside her neck. From what I understand of the Dendro, that's hardly murder from their point of view. It is merely, she pauses, impolite? Still, that's useful information. Now for your interesting secret. She traces the corner of her lips thoughtfully. The merchants Felinda and Storisti are in love, and have been for many, many years. Felinda has never heard Storisti's voice. Okay, great. Is that helpful? Maybe we'll go and talk to them and we'll figure out more about them later. Wherever they are, merchants, so they're probably in Circus Minor. Or if they're not in the Circus Minor, then they'd be in Underbelly. That's where such individuals are. Okay.
Of course.
Would like something more solid, but we'll see how this goes. Alright. Title search conversation. Ah. Okay. Let's go annoy this performer. Brace yourselves! Okay, yeah, okay. We'll do that. Philanthus. Philesthus. That might be. Maybe. Circus Minor search. Are you from another world? I'm not sure. Force it to tell you about itself via tidal surge. Yeah, what the hell. A surge of tidal energy pours from you into the Philithus. The creature's bulky armor-cloth robes flap and flutter as if caught in a windstorm, and its glass face scintillates wildly, refracting and reflecting the forces brought to bear upon it. A shrill keening like a kettle brought to boil blasts through your mind as a fracture spreads across the Philithus's impregnable mask. Blue tide raised a huge amount. Oh, good. Then you feel it, a hole inside of you like something torn away, a truth, an unknown answer to an unknown question, a name, a self. You crumple with the weakness of hollow things and imagine armoring yourself in a false enigma, obscuring your shame through obscurity, and scrounging through the world's drit for a lone lost grain. So he just doesn't know what it is. As you tremble, the Philithus's face goes black and it speaks a short, uninflected phrase. One sees himself in the glass, though it bends. Then the feeling is gone, and so too is the Philithus. Did we learn anything? We've gone very blue. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Okay, yeah, Belizer is the one who wants me to free that, and of course we found that we can do that if we want, but then the question becomes why and how, and is there anything else that we can do that might make that process worthwhile? Because right now it kind of isn't. The genocide. I wonder if the genocide is the being we were talking about. The genocide watches you, hardly moving, as if he hopes you will pass by quickly. Utterly silent, leans back from the creature, rippling like a pool of water in a strong wind. I mean, I could say the Nano who defeated you as the changing god. He and his children still live. Will that do any good? His voice is flat and dead. Others have claimed this. I do not know if they say this to torment me, but if our enemy was a god, even if he was once but a man, then to stand against him is to spit in the face of the divine. The Tabat were a holy people. Humans do not believe it. But our rights were as sacred to us as they were profane to your kind. We accepted the will of the ineffable. And you who still live may yet find the mantle of godhood. To be divine is to be beyond the rule of mortal ethics. Those who would be gods must cast aside these concerns if they are to turn against the old teachings. Okay, that's pleasant. No, I wish you no good tidings. Great. So, did I figure anything out from that? Okay, that didn't do it. Oh, they're in love with each other, apparently.
I'm going.
No, it's all the same stuff. So, shall I sell the cup? Yeah, I may as well sell the cup. Oh crap, I think it just sold it. Alright. Sell that. let's not sell anything else yet. It is a nice axe. It would be nice if I could actually wield said axe, but I cannot. For it is an axe for glaive. Prada might qualify. That's the person we're looking for. You can see. I can't type it all in. It's all right. Okay. Almost all of it. Okay. Apparently not. Buy and sell used memories. I mean, I don't think there's much else to be done with these folks, but we can try. Just trying to hit on the right thing here, you know? You're welcome to stay with me, Ren. You need not have this vagabond life. Ren shakes her head once sharply. I made my choice. Can't blame me for trying. Your face is one. Best of luck to you, child. See, anything else? No, nothing new, okay. Alright, so what's left at this point would be running around Underbelly, which we can do. Thinking about going ahead and just doing the sleep first. I think that would probably be better. So let us do that. No! I just wanted to look at something. What it was, I'm not sure. This. Yes. Inventory. I have how much right now? I have... Why won't it show me how much I have? Just want to see... how many freaking shins I have. There it is. 1511. Okay. That's a decent amount of shins. I'd like to join your group. I mean... maybe. I may have to join them in order to get some things that'll heal me back up again. Yeah, 40 shins is not terrible. Yay, healing! Okay, that was good. Was there anything I wanted to purchase? Having actually been in a battle, that might help me to figure out more things that I could pick up. I don't know. Oh, there we go. What am I currently carrying? Sting charge. Use that from a distance. What the hell's wrong with me? Rapier. Okay. This is all pretty standard stuff. Okay. I feel like now that I have a slightly better grasp of how quickly things go in combat, I might want to... I mean, I could just head right down to the underbelly from there. But there was a merchant up there I kind of wanted to check on
Fine.
real quick. Just so that I can have a better idea of what perhaps I wish to purchase. If at all. We shall see. The gold tide represents charity, sacrifice, and empathy. It is the tide of the people whose primary goal is to help others, especially at the cost of themselves. Alright. Shall we fence about the child again? Nah. What you got? Alright. Wool woven garment. Wait, what am I currently wearing? The wool woven garment. Okay, 3 resistance. Got it. 1 armor and 2 resistance. 2 armor and 1 resistance. It would be neat if they would actually show on as you're looking at it whether you can or can't wear it. I know I can't use heavy armor. I forget if I can use medium armor. I don't think I can. Yeah. Micro mesh. Micro mesh looks nice. At 65. Is that I would not sacrifice any resistance, but I'd pick up 2 armor. Grounding cloak. Damage by energy chemical. Confers 15% on all tasks. 1 use. Alright, I think what I've got is better. Shield. Okay. Cube. I think I just sold that to them. Okay. So seems like the micro mesh would be a much better fit for me. It is light armor. Let me see what we're doing here. Seems like it's not a bad idea. But the character sheet was what I was looking for. Yeah, I can't use medium or heavy weapons. Okay. Go on. See what you have to sell here once again. I'm very tempted to get the micro mesh. Let's get the micro mesh. Finely woven metal fitted together with extraordinary precision and shaped into a suit that protects the wearer's entire body. The insignificant weight of this armor as well as flexibility of synthetic material means that it barely inhibits movement. It's highly praised by nanos and jacks. And apparently I just bought it. I need to be careful about those things, such things. Okay, I now have armor I can get rid of. Alright, so there we are. Interesting. It's a very different look. Wool woven garment, which I can sell, I suppose, unless I want to give it to someone else. She has 4 resistance and 1 armor. That's better than what I have. Also can't be unequipped. Never mind. Alright. Well, there we are. Let's go ahead and sell him this. I liked it. Okay. So we just upgraded on the armor, that's good. Let's head down. Spend XP to advance your characters. XP is gained mostly from solving quests, but can also be gained by making discoveries. Okay, gotta find that dimensional intruder, as it were. Don't think it's any of these people. Anything I still need to talk to these automatons about? I'm not sure. Someone appears to be pushing a piece of paper through the crack in my front door. That's not ominous at all. They do that a lot. A digging construct. I mean, I could use that. I don't know if it would be of any use to do it. Because it would be an alternate way to get around without having to talk to the stick. I mean, if the stickers will do it for us, there shouldn't be a big deal, but you never know. Okay. Go ahead and save down here because I am impatient. Okay, let's see. I mean, why not? It's just lying there, right? Fetchers, it roars. Artificers, report to supervisor for a new project. Hours later. Well, we got XP out of it, so it must be worth something. The workers trudge back. The supervisor makes a complicated hand sign to the master foreman. You'll find the construct where you left it, ready for use. The construct grumbles. I should have asked you for pay after all. Supervisor says it's a masterpiece. Its eyes dim as it descends into deeper thought. But no, a deal's a deal. I mean, it was something. That stick has committed suicide apparently. So it's like, okay, it just does its thing. We have more to talk? No, nothing else right now. Okay. Alright. Let's keep wandering around, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I could do.
That's all we have. Oh hey, there's our buddy Alacairn.
Nothing to do with this Carradine.
Mm-hmm.
But you bring her to my door, ditch her someplace, and then maybe we can talk.
It's encouraging to note I don't miss her at all. Till then, peddle yourself somewhere else. Ah, well. Great, thank you. That was very eloquent. Keek's down there. We'll come back and talk to them. Man's Pa, cheerful young man gives you a nod. Hello again, I'm still here being honest. Need any more free information? Tell me again, tell me again, tell me again, tell me again. Again. Yeah, that's not going to give us anything. Keep it tight, sit. Just thugs and them. Okay. It's not going to give us anything. Let's go back and talk to Keek, see how she is doing. The little mutant is humming happily to herself. She looks much healthier, though you can't tell if it's the presence of her childhood friend or if she's managed to find something to eat since you last saw her. Look, Pico came back. She points at her doer friend with both hands. And he brought some bread from the city. They put nuts in it up there. Thought we already did this. Pico stands guard, glowering at everyone who passes, except you. For you, he manages a tight but genuine smile. When Keek turns to the fishing pole, Pico catches your eye. Thank you, he mouths. We already had this conversation. Trash ball or run or die. Wasn't so bad, but this one time we found it in a hidden alley, an abandoned street, buried beneath the underbelly, full of sealed shops and empty houses. And lanterns that glowed like purple stars. We pretend we were normal and living on the streets above. Yeah. Pico says, regarding her with an unreadable expression. Yeah, I remember. What do you think? Sounds like a fun childhood to you? Hiding in the dark and pretending to be normal? How can you remember it so fondly? It was awful. No, and Keek, no one's normal in this city. You don't have to live down here if you don't want to. Yes, I'd love to know where that buried street is. Indigo and gold tides. Sounds better than most, Pico. At least you two are together. I mean, this is the one that I want to say, but this is the one that my character would say. It's gone, she says. One time we crawled through the little tunnel that came out alongside the bakery in the town. One time we crawled through the little tunnel that came out alongside the bakery and the town was gone. There was nothing but slimy stone and a broken lantern. She lowers her head. I had a lantern for a while, but someone stole it a few years ago. You said everybody's dead? Not everyone. She says with a brave little smile. I'm here, and says Pico, thanks to you. Some of us just left for better places. I bet they're doing really well. Pico shakes his head, but does not contradict her. I'm sure they're not, but thinking so makes her happy. You sure you don't mind people call you crooked? I do, she admits softly, but I won't be less crooked if they stop. Yeah, we already talked about that. Back any time. Sure you didn't spot anything else unusual? You like convincing her to leave yet? You think a murder attempt would have changed her mind about living in this trash pit, he says, shaking his head. But no, it's my trash pit, Pico. No one's chasing me away. Oh, well. Headless man, how you doing? Yeah, good. You ain't on the scoundrel. You ain't enough here for both of us. Oh, all right. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Just trying to fish before. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I got whatever I needed to get before. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else now. But I'm going to save the game anyway because, you know. As we look around this place and try to figure out where this person from another dimension is. Take hold of the fishing rod, begin reeling in the line, you haul a flaming word out of the water. Though you don't speak the language, you know the word means loss. The word sinks into the water again, dissolving, bearing the blackened hook with it. Okay. Nothing is on the hook. You might better luck tomorrow. Huh. Interesting. Fair enough. I've forgotten who that is. Oh, says the girl from the older woman's mouth. You're back. Oh, hey, you're someone in someone else's body. You tell me anything about where you got this construct? Seeds, the girl blurts. Oh, she let me say it, but I probably won't get away with more, sorry. I forgot about this. Yeah, there's something there. I just don't know what it is. Okay, Folsom. Yeah, all I can do with Folsom is just promise I'm gonna... All I can do with Folsom is just promise I'm gonna find the, member of the Dendra who ran off. Alright, no, enough of that. Here's the meat guy. I mean, all that's left after this is to go back into the Dendro or her chapel and see if there's anything going on there. Michaela we could talk to again briefly. See if we can remember anything there. It all come full circle. Manth Pa said that I should pay you a visit. I can't remember who Manth Pa is, but I'm sure they were important. Good old Manth. We'll get a shin for that next time I see him. Maybe we'll keep him on the straight. I'd like to buy some meat. An Aneen shank, a Drebble wing, or a leek tail. Now I have to actually buy the meat. Black tail. I have changed my mind. Never mind. Farewell. No, I don't want the meat. But what if you have to buy the meat? What if it causes things to happen to you? Ah, great. You get a vision. That's the weird thing about this, is that even things like that, you have to, like, try them out and get visions and what have you from them. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna save over this last one. Okay. We'll try an Aneen shank. Nuke nods, saunters over the vat of red, throbbing muscles, carves off a... Oh, content warning as we continue with this. Carves off a slice, spears the meat with sharpened bone skewer and slaps it on his grill, sprinkling it with a flurry of spices when the meat on a stick. When the meat is cooked, hands you the skewer and you take a bite. The meat is gamey and a little tough, but the spices are so intense that you hardly notice. Us folks eat that 3 times a day. Nuke winks. Wish more of them would give my Drebble wings a try, but it's a loss, eh? We got XP for that, apparently. You take another bite of the Aneen meat, trying to get a sense of the flavor that lies beneath the heavy spice. Its taste summons a welter of memories. You've eaten Aneen flesh before, perhaps many times. It evokes a vague sense of desperation, of a vast, ruined landscape. Detonations erupting around you, scavenging the bodies of fallen beasts for food. You realize that it isn't one memory, but many, many lifetimes perhaps, in a hellscape of war. The memories fade. Interesting! Let's not worry about how he grows the meat. Let's try a Drebble wing. Good choice! Nuke produces a jagged knife, saws one of the leathery wings from the fluttering mass, and tosses it onto his grill. It flaps weakly for a few moments, then lies still. An aroma like sweet baking fruit begins to rise from stiffening wing. After a short time, Nuke lifts it from the grill with a pair of tongs and hands it to you. You take a bite, the wing is crunchy and sweet with a rich and fruity taste. Good, eh? Nobody believes it till they try. Mute grins and slaps his belly. I eat him all day long, keeps me trim and handsome. Sure. We'll try the locktail. He shrugs, giving you a dubious look with a quick motion of his hand. Mute tears 2 wriggling locktails from the vat, twists them together, ties them into a loop. Then he drops them onto the grill, where they begin to sizzle and spit as they cook. The green and white color grows brighter and more intense after a short while. He takes them from the grill and hands them to you. Somehow the tails are still wriggling as you take a tentative bite. The meat is flaky, overly sweet, and it fizzes in your mouth like bubbly water. Meek shakes his head. Kids love these things. Can't stand them myself. Okay, I think we're done. But you know, we got a vision from the Indian meat, which is nice. It is after 4, so I'm going to be going soon. But let us finish this little cycle of talking to everybody in the world, because we're very close now. We're almost done. Let me see what you have. You have a vitriol leather jerkin, root spike, which is a cipher. Huh. That could be handy. The furtive eidolon. Stealth and perception goes up 5 rounds. I already have a sting charge. Buzzer. But it's medium range, so that helps, I think. Heavy crossbow. Can't use that. Berserker's yoke. -1 intellect, +1's training level and intimidation. I think I want to buy this root spike. And I used up my other ciphers. The wooden stake has a crudely fashioned point and roots dangling from its head. When the proper command is given and the stake is thrown, it explodes on impact into a thick mass of tangled roots that entangle anyone slow or unlucky enough to be caught within. Its easy concealment, unassuming looks, and ability to stop a pursuer dead in their tracks has made this item popular among rogues and ne'er-do-wells. Let's have that. Okay. Oh, I see. You can buy them for the different people. That makes sense.
No world where you might take me, child. No, don't cry. I am trying to make you strong.
Jeez.
I'm not crying. This is disbelief.
It's a shame to hear such venom from one so young.
But it's okay for old people like you.
Good lord. So I'm trying to figure out whether there was somewhere that I went to buy things, and there were many expensive things available, and I cannot for the life of me remember who that was. I think there were like expensive cipher type things that I could buy, and I have forgotten, because I can afford them now probably, and I have utterly forgotten where they are. Maybe somewhere in the Caravanserai. Maybe.
Yes.
I could have sworn I'd been, like, everywhere at this point. This was like a merchant that I missed in the circus, or that I'm just forgetting. Easily done. It's not you, is it? No, it's not you. Is it you? Nope, just still getting the same answers over and over again. So you should have seen Kyotawa running out of here just before Folsom's people came. Thought she was so clever. Better than the rest of us. She wasn't smarter than you, yeah? Yeah, great. He stares into the middle distance, gaunt and haunted. It was Kiatawa, he says. She fled just before Folsom's enforcers arrived. I should have known. I wish I'd known. She tasted of fear and sorrow, but never rage, never that kind of hunger. How do you think Kiatawa discovered the Endless Gate? We were so proud, he says, his usual cheer deserting him. We chased the children of the Endless Gate from Sagus, never considering that they might bear a grudge, that they might return. He looks at the oily ceiling. There's a sickness in them, a contagious one. I can only imagine that one of them returned to Sagus Cliffs and died here. Perhaps on purpose. Kiatawa discovered the corpse, devoured it, and heard the song that spills from the Endless Gate. That makes sense. More visions, more visions. That's it. Everything else is muddled for now. Yeah, back in, say, a year or so. Yeah, it's not that she was a spy, per se. It was just that,
Yes.
she had that other
Now.
personality in her. So at this point... Yeah. So I have to figure out where next. That is the automaton that they have created for us. And that is another way that we can do the same thing. See, I wonder if I can go anywhere with the automaton that I was not able to go before. Hey buddy, you doing okay? Everybody still hates you? No. Okay, I will take a look at this thing. The animated corpse of the Stickus you unearthed towers above you, waiting for your commands. Examine the automaton. It isn't difficult spotting the additions that the Master Foreman's workers have made. Opalescent metal fills its wounds, and the mangled claw has been replaced with a mechanical one. Coils of ridged cables spring from patch to patch before plunging into its thorax. Some of its eyes have changed as well. Faint glowing lights blink from otherwise empty sockets. The thing's pupils blaze brighter at the passage of your hand, but that's the extent of its response. Anything else? Dull light shines on the rainbow-sheened metal that covers the creature's wounds and on the cables connecting them. You aren't sure what the Master Foreman's workers have done to the Stickus, but you can't deny that it worked. I want you to do that again. Its eyes blaze like distant coals, but the creature does not otherwise respond. Why don't you dig a tunnel to take me somewhere? A shuttling click from behind the creature's blinking eyes is your only response. You sense it is waiting for you to give it a destination. Stickalair, Changing God's Sanctuary, Cave of the Last Words. Cave of the Last Words. The Ledging Cliff's Edge. Just start digging in a random direction. You know? I mean, this is exactly what caused problems in the city in the first place structurally, but the automaton's claw flexes, but it does not respond or move. It seems you'll need to give it a specific destination that can be reached from underground. Okay. Cave of Last Words is where we're going to want to go when we pick up Matkina, because we have to get. That's where she is. We need to ditch someone in the party first. Hmm. Cliff's Edge, Dendro, Circus Minor. Might have been in Cliff's Edge. I am running out of people and places and things.
Ready.
I'm gonna look some things up soon, I think, and sort of seek guidance. Not necessarily outright answers. I'm not gonna go skipping to the end, as we say, but I think there's some things I'm gonna want to look into about some of these missions. That could have been it.
When you talk to your gods, do they reply? Do their words echo in your mind? Or is it simple emotion?
Hello, friend. Not a single rumble beneath my feet for hours, and I hear I have you to thank. Her eyes crinkle at the edges as she smiles warmly at you. Now, she puts one hand on her hip and gestures to her table with the other. I hope very much it was thought of my treasures that guided you. Which one has called you here today? See what you got. Spray flesh. Always handy. Fleetfoot moss. Encephalic rush. Concentrated splay fresh. Hyper elutrated force. Amplified encephalic rush. Heals 6 points of intellect. Maybe. Psychic detonation. 10 mental damage, confers dazed to all characters in there. Okay. Iconic ladder. Okay. Sylph cord. It's an artifact. This one training in stealth skill, +2 on mystery attacks. Latest in the range. Scalark's archive. +1 training in lore machinery, +1 in lore natural, +2 damage on esoteric attacks. +1 damage per effort applied, max +8 on esoteric attacks. And an oddity, I think that we caught. Okay. These are things that could come in handy. I feel like there are... Yeah, we're gonna have to start fighting, I guess, because I think that's all that we've got left at this point. There's like no way... I am gonna buy the concentrated I'm gonna buy this thing, the amplified encephalic rush. Because that will come in very handy. And one of the regular ones. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, never mind. Do we want the concentrated spray flesh? I think we're okay for that for now. But we'll see. I think we might want that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone for now. I think that was what I was remembering. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. Was there something specific I wanted from up here? I cannot remember. There was something about, let me see. No, that's all stuff we've done already. No, there's something I'm missing. I'm not sure I recall exactly what it is. Huh. I might go down there next time and just get it done. I'm gonna have to ditch somebody to do that, though. I'll have to figure that out. And this is the thing that's taking a while, too. Oh, yes, the one thing that could happen up here is I could go ahead and set what's-his-name on those enemies, but I have a feeling there might be another list I can get at. Alright, I think we're going to save it here. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we shall come back next time and figure more things out. Alright. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well then, that is going to be it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated. Let's see, what is happening at this point? So, tomorrow morning I'm going to be back with We Happy Few. We'll be continuing that. That is very delightful. And tomorrow afternoon, we're back to Tabletop RPGs. We're going to be playing the Cold Ruins of Last Life. We're finally going to come back to that campaign that we're getting pretty close to the end to, I'm pretty sure of. We're about to siege Castle Oblivion. And it's a setting for Dungeon World. We're all playing undead. It's delightful. Tomorrow morning, we'll be, once again, on Retro Morning. I'm going to be playing the Gold Rush Anniversary Edition. We've made it to California, finally. And so we're going to be searching around Sutter's Fort and doing stuff there. Then, of course, back to Tabletop RPGs that evening, early evening. We're going to have the first of this month's one-shots. We're going to be playing A Penny for My Thoughts, which is a story game where we're all playing amnesiacs, trying to recover our memories and sort of doing it through conversations with each other, and a special drug that you take, not out of game, in game. The characters are taking a special drug that lets you read each other's minds, and we're doing the memory therapy that way. And so that's going to be, I think, a lot of fun, because I've been wanting to play that for a long time. I think I heard about it close to 10 years ago. And finally I'm going to be getting into it. Also, this week, on Tuesday nights, I play in a campaign of Urban Shadows over on Off the Table, so that's happening over there. And then this coming Wednesday, we're going to have the start of a short Dungeon World campaign that I'm going to be running. That's going to be Wednesday early evening, that I'm going to be doing that. We'll have folks, and I'll be doing some of it, especially the first session, we're going to be improvising a lot. And just kind of building it as we go, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Then, of course, Friday, 1 week from today, we will be back here, and we will do more things. We will perhaps try to figure out just more about what we need to in the various side quests we've been working on, see if we can actually figure out how the freaking hell to get where we need to get. And continue with everything. So, in the meantime, I thank you very much once again for watching. It is much appreciated. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.